know with yourself that if you know you, like AK, you know you shouldn't do that, girl. Don't switch up on yourself, because that's stupid, you know what I'm saying? Hi pretty people, welcome back to Kato with your girl Kay, and welcome to a new year, boo-boos. So it is finally 2017, honey. A lot is happening during this year, but this is the first video of this year on my channel. So if you're new, welcome. Okay, come join the party. And if you're an OG, you know we love you and we love seeing your faces. So today's topic is do not compromise your faith, which you would have seen from the the title of this video before you came here. So if you're here for that reason, sit down, get relaxed, let's get comfortable, let's get to know each other. No. I am starting off this year focusing, like my main focus for this year, and one of my main resolutions for this year is to not compromise my faith. So as this year progresses, that's the one thing I want to take with me. So that's the topic I want to express to you guys. So because it's like a new life, a new year, a new journey. So let's get to the nitty gritty. So let's begin. Let go. Okay, so with no further hesitation, let's get into this list of mine. Okay. So when you know who you are in your faith and you know where you stand with God, or even if you're trying to figure it out, my main thing is never try to compromise your beliefs or your faiths, or like the mindset that you have been growing up with and you have been taught because of what you see inside or what you see in the world. So my main topic, the first heading, was stay steadfast in your beliefs. So we will, like nowadays, especially being a teenager, you will find yourself in like so many situations where you would not know if you should act like everyone else, drink with everyone else, party with everyone else, be consumed in that world. But then at the same time, you know in yourself, you know, like, oh, you know what, I wasn't raised that way, my parents told me not to do that, and like in the Bible it doesn't say to do that, like doesn't condone you to do that, and you know it's a sin. So why should you as a Christian person go and do those things, like do those wrong things and commit that sin? You know what I'm saying? Like, don't do that. Don't let what you're seeing around you, don't let society, like, I'm not perfect. Okay, let's put that out first and foremost. You know what I'm saying? I'm not perfect. I did sinful things, like, we're not gonna lie. Like, we're not pure, we're not Jesus, you know what I'm saying? Like, I did go out, I did go clubbing. My parents know this, so I'm not gonna get shot. But yes, I did go out and I did used to do those things, but back then I didn't have, like, I knew, okay, you shouldn't drink, it's not good for you, like, you're not meant to drink alcohol, and I didn't drink. That was my main thing. That was my one thing, like my one principle that I would never break. Any situation I was in, if I was in a party and they were smoking and they were drinking, it was my one principle saying, don't drink, don't do that stuff, because you know yourself and you know that it's their lives. You can let them know, okay, you know what you're doing is not right, but if they want to do their own thing, let them do their own thing. But just know with yourself that if you know you, like AK, you know you shouldn't do that, girl. Don't switch up on yourself, because that's stupid, you know what I'm saying? And then start doing what other people are doing. So, and that's like one principle I've always kept with myself. So I have not drank, people, swear on my life and on the Bible. Okay, right hand too. So yeah, so always like keep that in mind, like keep your principles and stick with them. Keep your principles, keep your beliefs, and stick with them. Next up word. So then I had, do not let society dictate your personality and choices. Okay, oh my goodness, like the box of the Christian girl, Christian boy is like go to church every Sunday or Saturday, it's Saturday. But go to church every weekend, and then they holy every day and all that blah 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 stuff. But nowadays we don't really get to see that picture in the TVs we watch, in the images on Snapchat, Instagram, Facebook, anything that you see. You don't see an image of like a Christian person or a fully like a God-fearing person. Like, you don't see that. If someone please give me a TV show where there's a God-fearing person, like, I will be there. Like, please. Especially a teenager. Where is the Christian girl? And then when they put a Christian girl, she's like high-strung, no life, got no fun in her life. We've got youth groups. I'm sorry, we have friends. You know, we're not that high-strung people. Look at me. Okay, that's it. But you know what I'm saying? Like, society will be like, oh, okay, at this age, like being 18, you have to be out, you have to be drinking, you have to be driving, not at the same time. You feel what I'm saying? Don't let what you see around you and what you see on TV and all that, like what we are bombarded with, dictate your personality or your choices in life. So like, if you go out and they're like, oh, you know, everyone's doing this, everyone's drinking, everyone's turning up, I should do that, I should turn up. All my friends are acting ratchet, getting all the boys, you know, I should change my personality and act like that. No, be the odd one out, be the sore thumb. Like, be the sore thumb. But you know, be the needle in the haystack. Like, it's okay to be different. Like, it's okay to be like, you know what, I'm not like these girls. They're my friends, but I'm not gonna be them. Okay, be you. Like, so like, if your friends are judging you for who you are, your beliefs, and like not wanting to do what they do, not trying to conform to their society values, bounce, boo, because they don't need you. Next on the dot point. Okay, this is the next one. Be proud in your beliefs and faith. So embrace it. Basically, embrace who you are, embrace your faith. Be you. If you know you've been raised Christian, okay, and you know your principles, you know your 10 commandments, you know your 27 fundamentals, which was so hard to learn, by the way. Keep them and be proud of them and be proud of who you are, because at the end of the day, you're the woman that people are gonna be like, she's wifey. Like, not the person that who's like, you know, going from the next side to the next side. You are sacred. In that way, you are already like holy in a way. If you don't, and this is to girls and boys. Like, you don't have to be out there doing what everyone else is doing. If you keep your principles, keep your what I'm looking for, your beliefs and your faith really strong, and keep in your walk with your faith and keep with God, I'm telling you, you become with more than the average Joe. I'm telling you, like, you, guys, if you, especially guys, like, if you keep your Bible close to you, I'm telling you, a guy that knows his Bible verses, a man that knows his Bible and like talks about God like wholeheartedly, oh my goodness, okay, and he treats his mama right, oh my goodness, okay, that makes you here in my books. Okay, you are like up there, you are one of those I'm gonna marry you type of man. If a man can look at you, listen to my girls, and you are presenting yourself in a rightful manner, you're not dressing half covered, half not covered, like when your outfit is confused, baby girl, you got a problem. That's when we know, you know, fine. But if you are like keeping yourself up to standards to God, if you know that the way I present myself, would you be able to present yourself that way in front of Jesus, or would you be able to present yourself in front of God that way? And if you say no, and if that's your answer, you know you need to change, girl. Like, you need to change. And if a man can look at you and honestly be like, you know what, that one's different. I think like the quote I've heard is that if a man sees how godly you are, he knows that he has to get to God to get to you. He has to go through God. So if a man can see you and be like, you know what, that girl's special, that girl's different, and it's harder for him to get to you than all the rest of the, you know what I'm trying to say, then you are doing the right thing. You are on the right path. Like, then you know that man is actually fighting for you, okay? Please just make sure that he's godly too, because you don't want to get yourself in a situation where the man ain't, you know, up to your standards. But that's for another topic. Next. Oh yeah, we went through this as well. Some may mock you, but at least you are living a life of purpose, okay? But as a Christian, you know when you walk out with your beliefs that you have as a backbone, honey, you know when I walk out this house or when I walk out this room, wherever you is, you need to represent and you need to show, okay? You need to represent G-O-D. Oh God. So you have that purpose, you have that foresight, like you know, that's not even a word, but you know what I'm saying. Okay, you have that image that you need to follow, like you need to represent. Okay, it's hard to be, nobody can be Jesus, but having that image of what you are meant to be gives you purpose in life of how you should respond and how you should be with people. Yes. Next. Yes, so next we have friendship groups and relationships. So how to not compromise in friendship groups and relationships. Personally, me, I would not put myself in a situation where I feel like I'm not growing as a Christian. Don't put yourself in a situation where you feel like you're not going to grow. If you do, then you're just wasting your own time and you're compromising your faith, honey. Okay. And you don't want to have that in a friendship group, especially in a relationship. You don't want to be like, oh, I have to put myself in a situation where if my man wants something, like he wants to go out on the Sabbath, and you like, you know what, I can't go out on the Sabbath because it's the Lord's day, I'm meant to rest, you know what I'm saying? And if you like, and if you give him that one shot, you'll be like, no, okay, I'll go with you. You compromise your whole structure basically, because Sabbath is like your platform. So yeah, so if you compromise once, you'll be like, you know what, she did it once. If I ask her again down the line, she gonna do it again. In a friendship group, if you ain't got your girls who understand, at least if they understand your faith and respect you in that walk, I'm telling you, honey, you is in trouble. Like, I had to learn that from experience, but thank the Lord separated me from that group of friends before anything would have jeopardized me as a Christian. So just know, when you're in a friendship group, when you're in a relationship, the 1 second or the one time that you compromise who you are and your faith is done deal. To them, they don't believe that God is, or your faith or your Christianity is at the same level or higher even than that human being. So they will be thinking that they are above you, your faith, and your God. Okay, you've already messed up. Next we have partying, clubbing. If it ain't you, don't do it, honey. Don't do it. Don't do it. Hey, that's it. Like, if you're not one to be surrounded by like a lot of people, become sweaty, hot and heavy, don't do it. Like, I had to learn. But yes, if you don't feel like you're gonna be okay or comfortable in that situation, if you don't feel like your faith is gonna grow, or you think you're gonna hinder your faith or your walk with God, don't do it. Like, in the story, there's just no reason you should put yourself in a situation where you might fall, in other words. Okay, so last but not least, my last point. It's gonna be a long video. Know your limits and stick to them. Yeah, if you know you don't drink, if you know you don't eat pork, you know you've got a certain diet, or you know you don't do certain things, you don't watch certain things, why go out there and then break that all down and then do the opposite? You know what I'm saying? Like, there's just no need. Stick to what you have as your platform, stick to who you are, because the minute you break that down, boo-boo, it ain't coming back. But yeah, so just like take that with you everywhere you go. Take it with you. I'm not one with Bible verses. I'm not good with Bible verses. I can't memorize Bible verses. Okay, I'm not a girl that's gonna be chucking 20 million verses at you, but I will tell you from experience, and I will be able to let you know from what I've been taught through Bible studies and all that stuff. So I'm basically talking to you from experience and from what I want to also grow in and what I would like to see myself do. So it's something I'm learning. It's something that I'm trying to learn with you guys. I'm trying to express with you guys that don't compromise. Do more of this, okay, and less of this. You know what I'm saying? Doof 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 music. And don't let other people or society dictate who you are and what you're meant to be. And don't get lost in the world, especially not the world of today, because it is just not cute. But yes, so do you, and I think that is all I got for you this week. So in saying that, guys, thank you for watching. If you watched through the whole video, I know it might have been a bit lengthy, but you know, a girl had things to say. Y'all know the drill. Like down below if you like this video, and comment if you got any pointers from the video and any statements that, you know, impacted you. And if you want me to do any other topics on Christian life and all that stuff, comment down below. Subscribe, guys, on that big red button right there. Hey. Still doing it. Yeah, so click subscribe on the button. It is free, so you know, if you're new, click it and you can see the rest of my videos. Now, God bless, guys. Love you so much. Bye, guys.